to the lion's den. Wait, we're not lions. Okay, so the uniforms didn't work. We're gonna go the alt home. I don't think dark pants look good with these. It's not terrible. Could be worse. Let's hope for the best here. I just have to not have 5 turnovers and we'll have a chance to win. Especially because let's see, the 1 turnover, the fumble was a defensive touchdown. One of the interceptions they returned to the 4-yard line, and that was immediately a touchdown. So like we lost by 21 essentially, but we gave up 500 million things. Only 1 week until we get Ron Dowdle back, and he's, I think, our fastest running back, so that's exciting. But oh gosh, I don't. We beat. Remember we beat number 6 Texas to start the year, and then let's see. Then we lost to Bama, and we lost last second to San Diego State. I don't remember who exactly we beat. I think we might have beat Boise State. Man, we won that Texas game handily. I thought part of it is because we had Ron Dowdle. We had our starting running back for the first game, and then Bama just destroyed him in the second game, and he's been dead for the past 2 months. But we were in control of that game the whole time. It's just been mistakes afterwards that have caused problems. Rodriguez, can we get past the 20? There's a flag down. This is how the last game started. I brought a kick out of the end zone and we got hit with a clipping. So terrible field position to start this one. And it's the fucking backup linebacker.
Still first down.
Bryant Culp. This guy Woolworth is pissed. He's like, God damn it, you guys can't do this to me. I need all the help I can get. Half of our or opportunities for yards, I guess. What's going on? I gotta pause real quick. I feel like I had something. Doesn't seem like it's saved. Huh. That makes me sad. I had a bunch of stuff changed on some stuff, but nothing that I had changed saved. Just now realized it. Yeah, we do use our own sliders. I think if you do the sliders command, that's a thing, it would show up. Good throw to Garen Vincent there on our first play. The first play of the game. It's just hard to get words out. I'm curious as to why the stuff that I had saved didn't save. Anyways, 1st and 10. We're gonna try to keep the. Oh my gosh! I thought I hit the button. We don't hand it off. We're gonna lose 2 yards on our first running attempt. I can't afford these things. We need to have only positive yards. This is not good news. Triple option on 2nd and 12. And we got Vandermeulen as our pitch man. Luckily we don't have to go to him. Sliding down with Medley. We've got a 3rd and inches. And Ben needs a lot more than glasses. We're going to try just to run up the middle on 3rd and inches. I don't know if we have the speed to get to the hole in time, especially with Thompson, but we're going to hope for the best. Oh, look at that. That's a fantastic run up the gut. 3 yards. I'm just really confused what happened. I changed some stuff to the scene, but I just now realizing it didn't save. Boy. To a couple scenes. Triple option again. Kingsley Manning, the fastest guy on the offense. He's going to be our pitch man on this, so hopefully we get a chance to utilize that. Oh, that was a bad juke. he had already beaten that guy, and then I juked back into him. So it's only a 3-yard gain. We're going to go on the ground one more play here before we throw again, because throwing is obviously our kryptonite, so we'll try to avoid it as much as possible. Travis Thompson, that's a great carry for him. He got about 10 yards on that one. And we didn't create any of these players, but we did alter some of them. So any of the people who were default on this team, most of them weren't over 7 foot, so we just made, or most over 6'7". So we just resized them and altered their attributes a little bit. But we haven't renamed anybody. These are all the the standard names that came with the squad. So, you know, Nehemiah Bobo is 100% legit. And we're moving the ball here a little bit on Air Force. I feel like they're not quite as good defensively as Fresno. Well, the standard for this team. I don't know how it happened. Look at him out there. Beautiful boy. It's another good run from Thompson. Thompson's going to have a career game. He's averaging 7.5 on his first 4 carries. Listen, these guys are making the all-name team. First and 10. Medley's going to keep it again. He's got a nice block. We got the first and goal. Couldn't quite get across the 5 that I was hoping for. My cut didn't work out very well. From the 7. Gonna do the unthinkable. Oh, I gotta do it. If the flea flicker's gonna pop up, I gotta grab it. We're gonna send Bobo on a slant and manning a slant the opposite direction. And the flea flicker. I had him open for a second, but I just didn't feel comfortable. There's just so many guys guarding in the end zone. At least we didn't lose yards on the flea flicker. Oh, man. Give it to Thompson here. And we're into the end zone. Oh, lordy. We're scored first, which is impossible. And yeah, I'm too lazy to scroll through playbooks on offense. Like it's literally nothing more than that. Like if I wasn't on coach's choice, I would be in the same formation the entire game. So Maryland beats number 4 Penn State. But yeah, purely just do it out of laziness because I just can't be bothered on offense. And, you know, if I don't find something that I like, I just know that I have my audibles set up to plays that are always go-tos for me. So, end of the day, it's never the end of the world. We're going to press everybody here. I'm expecting runs from Air Force. We'll see, though. First and 10. Burning the play clock down. They go triple option, and, oh, man, we had... Oh, gosh. No. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. We can't tackle. Oh, that's brutal. One play, no first downs given up. So I guess that's a positive, right? But it's all tied up. Our defense isn't going to have to see the field very much. We're going to go conservative tempo for just like this entire game, I think. We're not taking this one. Let it bounce in the end zone, Rodriguez. Oh, man. Problems being had. Not the play that I wanted to run, but I guess we'll run it anyways. Give it to Lyra. Take the positive yards. Start burning out the clock. Now that we're in the first quarter and we're tied up, it's about as good of a chance as we'll have to win. Who knows? Maybe I can take us into halftime with this drive. Medley will keep it. Slide down with the first. Unfortunately, stopping the clock. That's just kind of where we're at. Pause it real quick because I gotta check something. Hope no noises pop up. Interesting. All right. Oh, we're gonna just audible to hand that one off to Thompson. Take our positive yards and be happy. We're up to 86 on the ground.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
And I don't want to just only run. So we will go to the air here, but it's gonna be mostly on the ground in this game. It's the easiest way to avoid throwing an interception is just by not throwing. 2nd and 8. We're going to give it to the running back, and it was behind Thompson, but he made a great adjustment to get to it. Pick up just around 8 yards, and we've got a 3rd and 1 with the clock still moving, so we're going to take this into the second quarter on this drive, assuming we don't have a colossal fuck up. And Thompson, you would think he could just truck through these guys, but he's not there yet. Still, we're across midfield. That was a great carry. He's still averaging over 7.5 on his first 7 carries. And we'll just give it to him up the middle for what may be the final play of the first quarter. Oh man, limit the defense's opportunities to give up touchdowns. And Thompson, whoa, 22 yards from the slowest back I've ever seen. It's a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And we're going to have to run one more. We're going to give it to Lyra, of course. And he's not going to get anything. We'll lose 2 yards going into the second quarter. You know, we're in a spot where I would probably take a field goal right now. Believe it or not. But at the end of one, we're tied up 7 apiece, and this is a 3.5-minute drive on 7-minute quarters. Drew, how's it going? We just got slaughtered. I don't use that term lightly. Fresno State trying to bounce back against Arizona by playing a nice conservative game. Kingsley Manning is the pitch man on this triple option. Barely got it off in time, and it'll go to Thompson, who can only get a yard. So 3rd and long here in the red zone. Thompson almost 76 yards rushing in the first quarter is pretty damn impressive. I don't think it's sustainable, but I like to see it. And we're going to keep Thompson in the back. Send Vandermeer on his slant. I'm looking at Bobo or Manning. I don't like either of them. Oh, right over the middle, we've got Eddie Vandermeer for the 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. And I am a Dodgers fan. I don't watch as much baseball as I just don't watch a huge amount of baseball, but just because there's just too many games for me. 150,000 game seasons, but they're doing fucking really good this year. Although I can guarantee you that they won't win the World Series because, as a sports fan, I am a curse to the teams that I support, and as a result, I will never see one of my teams win a championship while I'm alive. Born in '94, so technically the 49ers, NFL team I like, did win their last Super Bowl like a couple months after I was born. But since then, I've seen the Niners lose a Super Bowl, and the Ducks lose a couple national championships, and the Dodgers lose some World Series. You know, as the Blazers have never made it to a finals since I've been alive. You know, it's been rough. Last time this Air Force offense touched the field, they scored a 1-play touchdown drive. So already they're doing terrible compared to the last drive. We're going to be rushing 5 for most of this game. Use Boone, middle linebacker on this one. And this triple option it screws with me. That's a good handoff, but we've got him in a 3rd and 1. This could be our chance. Better believe we're bringing that pressure again. I want to show a blitz. We're going to use her Blalock, and they're going to just get out in front of us. We had a chance to stuff him at the line of scrimmage there, but you know, it just very fitting for this team to not make tackles. Even after we went to the conservative tackle ideology. That's another handoff up the middle. This fullback is getting all the touches. And Omar, he's got to be over 100 yards, right? 97 on 4 carries. When you're averaging 25 a carry, that's usually not a good sign. Let's bring some pressure here. This 1st and 10. They're going to go out to the outside. Blalock can't get the tackle, of course, but Berg is there to stand him up and run him out of bounds. Only a 4-yard carry for Air Force. That's about as good as we can hope for. Listen, it's hard to get people in Lake Havasu City to come out and support the Giraffes. It's just a simple fact of the matter. Also, there's probably more Air Force fans at this game than there are Giraffes fans. 3rd and 6. Will we see the first pass attempt? I expect it. It's a draw, though. And we got him? Yeah, 4th and 1. We might see a field goal attempt here. I hope. Field goal formation comes out, so you better believe that it's going to be a field goal safe zone. And I'm not sure what you mean by the old team from a while ago. The Sharks, the Hood River Sharks, or Gorge University Sharks, or the Portland State team, or Florida A&M. There's been a couple. But we just got pretty much all of those to a point where they were dominant. I still have all the saves, though. Rodriguez, we're bringing that one out. Maybe we should just call it good. Oh, God. Well, it's a good thing we don't play in July. The Sharks. I might bring the Sharks back eventually. I don't know how. I'm still trying to figure out a good way to go about it, but I'm going to get, and maybe make at some point, who knows, Gorge University jersey. I want either a John Billings or a Jason Moss jersey to rep. I think that would be the coolest thing ever. It's like professionally made. Wear it everywhere I go. Confuse people about it. 2nd and 3. Can I get this playoff? I'm going to go to the air, and I'm just going to get outside the pocket. We've got our Y wide open. It's Eddie Vandermeulen. Now, look at this. Only 101 in September. Oh, my God. Yeah, I can see why people don't want to show up to these games. Giraffes, we're in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Kind of right on the California border. I don't think I have time to audible here. See if we can get this playoff. 0-1 trap up the middle. Oh, and we're going to take a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
That's rough. Oh, man. 1st and 15. I guess we burned as much clock as we possibly could there, so not the end of the world, as we're going to go slot option. And Eddie Vandermeulen will be our pitchman on this one. Let's see if we can read it properly. It's always a problem. And nice little jukes. Eddie Vandermeulen, could this be the longest touchdown? Can he get there? No, he doesn't have the speed. 54 yards on the pitch for the wideout. Oh, if that's Kingsley Manning gets a touchdown. Yeah, I was hoping to get the stiff arm and get that animation where you get like a free 10 yards, but he just gets popped. Instead, it'll be 1st and goal from the 5. That might be the longest play in Giraffes history. I do believe 56 yards is probably as good as it's going to get. And Medley, the play after, takes it into the end zone. Not only did we hold Air Force to a field goal, but we returned with a touchdown. So it's going to be an 11-point lead here. 2:09 left in the half. We have to prevent them from scoring because they get the ball to start the 3rd. The last thing we want is for them to have some momentum going into the locker room. What a play from Eddie Vandermeulen. And great downfield blocking from whoever that receiver was. Probably Nehemiah Bobo. He's typically out on that side. The defense has made a bit of a stop. They've also given up a terrible 85-yard touchdown run or whatever, so we're going to hope that that doesn't happen again. With only 2:09, I'm kind of expecting to see some more passes. But it also doesn't surprise me that they're going to keep it on the ground. It's a gain of nothing for Joshua Stoner. Do I know all my players as well as I do now? No. I probably didn't pay attention to who I had on my dynasties, other than like the star players. But I also wasn't constantly saying their names, so it's like it never registers when you just are occasionally reading it, you know? It makes more sense. But like, it also helps, like, you know, I pay attention to other teams' names, and especially since we have the updated rosters and whatnot. It helps me, you know, if I watch a real game, they're just gonna burn clock here. If I watch a real game, it'll help me know who's playing in the real game, and then watching the real game will help me know who's playing in this. Because they've got guys open all over the place. Can Berg pick this off? Oh my god. Don't you fucking tell me. Oh my gosh. I think that I'm trying to remember. Whatever I got was off of Operation Sports. So it was probably either like, I don't even remember, Vikes Fan or something like that, or Outrun Fire. I think the one on this Dynasty isn't the most up-to-date roster. There's a couple teams that aren't fully complete. But just Operation Sports has a ton of really good ones. Can we tackle, please? We're going to give up a touchdown here. After that long bomb. No, I downloaded it through the game. I just don't remember. Like I found the gamer tag to download it off of Operation Sports. Since they're the forum that like puts the whole thing together. Pitch here for the quarterback, and they're gonna have a 1st and goal with a minute to go. So taking timeouts. They're probably gonna go in the hurry up here, and the run has just been brutal. They got us to jump there. They're gonna go to the air, and he threw that supposedly in. So I don't think a blitz would have helped us there, because the problem is, even when we blitz, first we're super slow, so it's hard for us to get to the quarterback fast. But then, you know, our coverage isn't good, and our tackling isn't good, so even if we get to the quarterback, there's going to be a guy wide open. We got 52 seconds and 3 timeouts to try to score and take this lead further into halftime. Being up 4, I don't think will be enough. Ooh. Just throw out a vert right at the beginning. 52 seconds is plenty of time, so long as I don't throw a pick. They're going to bring pressure. This is not the throw I wanted to make, but it'll have to work, and I'll take a timeout right away. 5 yards. I'm sure that somebody else was open. I think the running back was coming free, but with that pressure, I just wanted to get rid of it safely. And, you know, I'm going to knock on wood because I'm mentioning it, but we're 5 of 6 with no picks right now, and that doesn't happen often. Send Thompson straight back. And he might come open. This is a really risky throw to Vandermeulen. He's good. Eddie Vandermeulen is having one hell of a game right now. That's 35 yards through the air. We got 39 seconds, and we're across midfield, almost in field goal range. I don't know where the hell this offense has come from. Trying to sit in the pocket. I'm just going to throw this one away. Awfully close to being inbounds. But we'll stop the clock with 31 seconds. Still 2 timeouts, so I don't have to panic right now. But the last thing we need is a sack. Certainly would not be good. I'm expecting them to probably bring a little pressure soon. And, oh my gosh, Newberry has a step on his man. The ball's going to be underthrown, though. That's got to be way, way deeper downfield. That's got to be in the end zone. And he's got to be diving for that if I want it to go positively. 3rd and 10. We don't have to pick it all up here. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, this could be 4-down territory. So we're just going to kind of play it safe here. And hope for the best. Manning got it. Kingsley Manning gets us 18 yards and a new set of downs with 23 seconds to play. Definitely have a chance to put this one in the end zone. I'm looking at Manning again on that post. I like it, or Vandermeulen. And we're throwing it to Eddie Vandermeulen. And we just had a less than 1 minute touchdown drive. 8 of 11 for Ben Medley. He's got a passing touchdown. Those are rare. The extra point's good. We're going to be back up 11. Still 18 seconds on the clock, and they've got a timeout. So, we're not out of the water. But I'm feeling kind of confident. I'm glad that he heard you talking shit, because he clearly hasn't heard me talking shit. Or maybe he just plays even worse to spite me. Just back off the pressure a little bit in case they go to the air here with 18 seconds. But please let us tackle. The clock should burn out. They do get the ball to start the 3rd, so they'll probably be fine there. I don't really know. I don't understand this. We're going to go pass the ball here. Berg. Ooh, that would have been a big pick. We would have had time for another shot downfield. It must be how it's. Yeah, he takes it personally. Kind of cut off the nose despite the face situation, and we're gonna get a sack there to end the half. I'm fine with that. Get a hit on the quarterback. No chance of him throwing a touchdown if he's on the ground. And at the half, we've got a nice 11-point lead, and we're just gonna have to give the roll right back to him. I'm telling you, Lake Havasu City is going to be popping in some indoor AC if we win this. Not much of a tailgating culture in the desert. Cover 3. Start of the 3rd quarter. Probably going to see some more runs. I'm going to just start focusing on the running back, or the fullback, because he's been so brutal to us. And finally, we kind of hold him. It was a big hit. First person got to him, tackled him. So that if we can just play like that the whole game, it'll be a huge improvement. I don't expect that to happen quite yet, though. The quarterback's not fully under center. And, oh my gosh, he just busted off a huge 11 yards there. He's absolutely slaughtering like our linebackers, just trucking through everybody that he touches. 8 carries, 110 yards. Quarterback's going to take off. I don't know if that was a planned run or what, but didn't work out for them. They'll lose a yard of a 2nd and 11. It seems like they might be in the burning clock business. They do hand it off to the fullback again. He doesn't get a whole lot, so 3rd and 7. We've got a chance to hold him. It seems like either we play incredibly well and we're in control of the game, or we play like garbage and it's just a blowout. But we don't have a whole lot of room for error in these, it feels like to me. And quarterback's going to take off. Oh my gosh, nobody... What the fucking defensive back is running up towards the quarterback and then just ignores that he's taken off. So he's able to scramble. Ridiculous. Double sack this linebacker setup. They are going to go for it. Oh my gosh, I fucked up twice. Luckily, he only gets 4 yards. The AI screwed up the running on that one. Oh, we should have hit him in the backfield, but I'll take getting lucky and only losing out on 4. Because that could have been a whole hell of a lot worse. Kind of an interesting formation there for these guys. It went out of the shotgun, it only gets him a yard, and I kind of see why. I'm expecting a pass. Luckily, there's only one running back I have to worry about. To go back under center, I don't like that. All day, I'm actually working as the spy here. Stop Donald Hammond III from taking off again, and will force a 4th down, although they could go for this. It's a long field goal. Very, very long field goal. We're just going to play it safe. You know, if this was an older dynasty, so we had 3 guys jump there. If this was a faster dynasty, Sharks or Famu or something, we might try to return that one. It bounces off the upright, or the crossbar. Since this team's so slow, though, I have to play call so much different. You know what? I'm gonna audible here. 4:45 left in the game, and we've got an 11-point lead. Or 4:45 left in the quarter. We've got an 11-point lead. And go back to burning some clock here. Conservative tempo. Just, you know, a lot of runs. See if we can end their lives. Lyra is the pitch man on this one. See if we can read this properly. Yeah, we give it to Thompson. And Thompson's breaking off a pretty big run. This Air Force defense is not good. Because they're making my offense look incredible. When we know how they really work. You know, just because, for the lulz, we're going to try a quick pitch. We have not tried a pitch, I don't think, at all on this team. Mostly because you typically want to have some speed. Thompson! He's got the stiff arm animation, and he's going 34 yards. Like a depth chart, Nick? I might be able to make that. Program. Numbers. Heights, weights. Might be able to get that done. Lyra gets into the end zone. You know, I'm trying to burn clock, but they keep letting us bust off these huge plays. The Air Force must be real dookie. Because we are here to take over 35-17. That's an impressive maneuver. Didn't even know they had cheerleaders at the state. Oh, I see. Oh. I see. 3:04 left in this quarter. And they're going to be back to their old selves here. They didn't go with, oh no. Lawlick. Oh, that could have been real bad. I'm surprised they're not running towards the edge a lot more. You would think they've got the speed advantage out there, and they've been able to truck us all day long. But that's all that they would do. So I'm just really glad that they're deciding to give it to the fullback up the middle. True. I mean, let's be real. There's a lot of things that aren't great with this game. Problem is, I don't know if any of it would be better if they remade it this year. I don't know. You say lies, but have you seen me try to throw to a 7-foot receiver who's being guarded by like a 5'6" defensive back? Because it has never gone well for me. I would say that's probably not great. Okay. Interesting opinion. We let the quarterback scramble for another fucking first down. But he's burning the clock for us, so that's great. And the fullback, we're starting to figure him out. First play of the game, he went for like 500,000 yards. Since then, we've started to bottle him up a little bit. Granted, we are having to focus him, but We're in a much better spot in being able to stop this run. 2nd and 8. Give it to him again, and there's a nice broken tackle or two. Right as I say it, Omar picks up 11 more. He's averaging 10 yards per carry. That's not very good. I don't like this formation. I don't like it when they run out of the shotgun. It's unpredictable to me. They're going to go to the air and get inside the 10 for 1st and goal. Texas is back up to rank number 7 after we dropped them from their number 6 spot to start the season. All day to throw for the quarterback. He's going to find a guy in. And Ben Peterson goes in for the touchdown. Luckily, we should have a good enough lead. 1:33 left in the 3rd. We should be able to at least get ourselves into a decent, or midway through the 4th quarter with this next drive. We're up 11, so 2 scores. Bass, is it Base Casa or Bass Casa? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Rodriguez, not taking this one out. Okay, Bass Casa. Bass House. Look at that. Last 5 drives, all touchdowns. I don't know if we've ever seen that, and some of them short as hell. 5 plays, 7 plays, 5 plays. Kind of incredible. That's... could you imagine if we could have done that last game? We might not have lost. Just going to run this one with Thompson up the middle. Assuming we can get it off, and... man, Thompson is just having a field day right now. It does feel like that sometimes, Nick, with the decision making. Man, Thompson is just destroying right now. Another 10-yard carry. He's got 159. I think that this team just can't have a win record that's above 500. Every time we get to 500, we get blown out. And then we have a really good game after that. It's gonna get dark in here. Still need a softbox on this light, but should auto adjust the brightness down. That's bright. Try to run this read option. Actually, we're just gonna go into the 4th quarter. Why run a play when we don't need to? It's a waste of time. Seven minutes to play. We're up 11. No way that we can lose this, right? Giraffes are hoping to get to that 4-4 record. And Thompson with a decent carry there. Gets it going. Listen, we're going to a bowl game. If we win out, we predicted that we were going to double. We went 4-8 last year. Our first prediction was the national championship game, and that obviously didn't come true. Our second prediction was to double the wins. So if we win out, we can go 8-4. But we have one away game left. It's possible. It's possible. Oh, we can run down to more than 4. This is 4 down territory, my dude. This game's over. We're burning out the clock on this drive. They're not going to have the time to score twice. Thompson getting another carry. He is just, he's doing incredible. He heard me talking shit. So, where Ben Medley, starts to sabotage us more if I talk shit about him. Seems like Thompson has decided he wants to be in my good graces. Medley, back juke maybe? Oh my gosh, he got leveled. We went for the back juke and he got just thrown up into the air, but it's still another good carry I don't know if you noticed, I was going out wide for a while because I was really thinking about sliding down before the first down marker to burn some more clock, but how could I resist such a juicy run? 1st and 10. Bentley will keep it again. And we've got a 1st and goal now, so back-to-back first downs. Bentley has a chance to get up to 100 yards rushing today. And because I don't trust him carrying the football right now, we're just going to go to the fullback, or the halfback dive. Although it is technically to our fullback Lyrer. And I'm not gonna go in right there. I want to burn more clock off. I know it's crazy,
That is a loss of 3 yards.
but there's a science to burning clock. 3 minutes left now. What is Lyra doing? If he would have scored on that, that probably would have been the greatest touchdown I've ever seen in this game. We're 5 of 5 on 3rd down conversions. Will the 0-1 trap get us into the end zone and keep us perfect? Maybe we get a face mask? No. Wade Mosby, like the 4th string running back, gets his first carry of the game, goes in for the touchdown. We're going to extend the lead for Western Arizona. We took 6 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock. We're playing... What the hell is going on there? We're playing with 7-minute quarters. Or almost a full quarter, and San Jose State beating San Diego State. San Diego State threw a last-second touchdown against us to win by 3. So they're kind of on the shit list for next year when we go on the revenge tour. Now with 2:13 left, sure, Air Force has all their timeouts, but you gotta think that this one's a little bit too far out of reach for them. Dude, I've got these 2 random hairs growing out of my arm right here, my forearm, that are like way darker than any of the rest of my arm hairs and way longer. Does that mean I have like cancer or something? It's really messing with me. Mentally. Got 1 out. There we go. Oh, man. I wasn't feeling alright there. Quarterback's going to take off and... Oh! I hit the hit stick there. If it would have let me go at him, that would have been a targeting. We would have absolutely just decimated him. Can't have that with our starting linebacker here. We're going to go with a screen. I'm way too slow to get there in time, but we destroy them. It's a loss of 2, 3rd and 9, clock running. The Falcons are going to be sent flying home. Giraffe said no. Our necks are too long. You might be able to fly, but we can still reach up there and pluck you out of the air. And try to watch the running back. And Newberry, oh, you got to get that tackle, my dude. 4th and inches, they didn't get it. What a terrible spot. Oh, if I'm Air Force, I am livid at the spot on that one. Yeah, they better review that, because that's a first down. That's absolutely a first down, right? He was well over the line to gain. He's like a yard over. That's getting reversed. I'm so surprised that they called it like that.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is
Okay. Okay. If this was Pac-12 or ACC refs, that play would have stood, and they'd have a 4th and inches with the clock running. Apparently, we just had to call the play twice there. Didn't have control over what was happening there. All day for the quarterback to throw. Can Berg get the pick? He does. We're gonna win the turnover battle in this game. And Berg, does he have the speed? No way. Oh my gosh, what a return on that interception. The man who screwed us over last week by dropping a pick, an easy pick, is able to grab that one. And, you know, every once in a while these players show some speed that I don't understand where it comes from. Lyrer makes a nice couple of cuts, and that's a 14-yard little jaunt there. We're going right back into the end zone, it seems like. Although I will be going, I'm not going to score on this play no matter what, even if it's a walk-in touchdown. I'm trying to burn this clock out. I don't want a chance for anything to go wrong. This will be the last play of the game. Hopefully it's a touchdown. We'll let Lyrer run it in on the 0-1 trap. And we are ruining at least yards per carry, but hey. That's just payback for what he's done to us. We do have to go for this. I'm going to try to hit a 50 bomb. You know, he might have got lit up, but he's back in here. He's ready to play. Medley will keep it, and we're going to more than double up their score. 50-24 as Cal, it's real life. Cal beats Washington. Number 10, I love it. Thank you, Golden Bears. Huck the Fuskies, you know. We're back to 4-4. 2 games away from being bowl eligible. Or 2 wins away, I should say, from being bowl eligible. And 4 wins away from reaching our predicted 8-4 on the season. Oh. We've tied our wins mark on last year. We still have 4 games to play. I don't think we'll have the opportunity. Bama crushes Tennessee there. Arizona State beats Notre Dame. 339 rushing yards, by the way. I don't think we're going to have the opportunity to make it to a conference championship game. But we'll take a peek after we sim through the week here because it's entirely possible, I guess. Oh. 50-24. It's one hell of a game. I love that. We're probably going to get some signees. Man, we should have had that quarterback come visit this game. I didn't realize we were going to destroy. We could have the quarterback committing. Although I think we'll probably get him anyways. Oh. Ugh. Goodness. Colorado State this week, again at home. Good chance to win, I think. We should have a solid opportunity to pick up the dub. I'm curious to see couple of things here. Where they're ranking us. We do get a couple of coordinator upgrades. Where they're ranking us and what we're looking like in the conference standings. We got Colorado State, Boise, and Idaho, and Utah State left. Idaho should be an easy victory, in my opinion. So we should at least get one more. We just have to win. Find another one we can pick up for the bowl eligibility. We mostly run in a zone, so we're going to open everybody's zone coverage as much as we can there with the defensive coordinator upgrade. And then I'm thinking, what do we want? Break tackle, spin move, catching, throw power, carrying. We're going to up our break tackle. It kind of feels like our running backs get tackled a little bit too easily, so maybe if we can get them breaking some tackles, we'll bust off more big runs. And ESPN, we're looking at the championship contender to see what we're at. The highest I've seen is in the 40s. We're down at 68, so we've gone down quite a bit this season. Still good outlook next year. And sure. I'm sure it'll be good. Check out the conference standings. We're third in the Mountain. We do play Boise State, but we need a little bit of chaos. Oh, that's hilarious. Boise State needs to lose 2 other games in conference. I don't think that's going to happen. Compared to New Mexico, who I think beat us pretty easily, they slaughtered us. They have more points against than they have points for, but they're 5-3 on the season. Means when they win, it's close, and when they lose, it's a blowout. Check our recruiting. Got one guy who's ready for a visit. Send him late. It's gonna be a conflicting visit, so that kind of sucks, but we did get 50 XP for sending him anyways. Want prospect overview. Sort this by our overalls. Just make sure that we're keeping our lead on some of these guys that we're not putting points into. That we are getting leads with guys that we are putting points into. Everything's looking pretty solid. We could have better players all around, but you know, sometimes shit happens. 2-6 Colorado State. We have to win this, right? Kirk Herbstreit thinks we will. Sure, we're only -7 on the year in our turnover differential. Not the worst in the country. I think that's a sign